On the streets, on the streets, on the streets, on the streets. You need a beer, buy a beer.
Care less about politics. I really care less about politics. I care about policies that affect us or laws that affect you. But politics itself affects na Yesusa na Yesuya, who is the interior minister, who is the Juan minister, na yesi Iba say President Ba na Minister Biba ni akujina kwa honi we women you know, all that crap, you know, it doesn't work for me anymore. Because I believe people who deserve to be celebrated are people who've actually contributed to the well-being of their people. So all these titles, honorable, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. I'll give you that title only if you've contributed. And I say adia wayeno abua epeja wo mama from one point to the other. Because back in the days, the only reason, not even the only reason, the entire amount for titles. I mean, looking at our chiefs that fought, or our forefathers that fought for us, more title because they actually laid down their life for us to have even a place to stay. Fast forward, in this modern era, we don't go to war anymore. Everything is in the mind. So if it's in the mind, this is me thinking out loud. If it's supposed to be a dear, and you are being beaten constantly, that means if I'm right to say that. Because policies that are supposed to elevate the people from poverty, if these things you can't come up with them, untimin shemra, untimin fa, bibi ma, emani new mama free him, more a chrono buying from external shocks. If you can't do this thing, then wabon. And at the end, unim hu nyansa. It's plain. It's simple. Some betna say as a DJ and as a presenter. Na mintimin kasa radio so na mintimin monyomo radio so. Minim nyumbo hu nyansa. Adwuma no minim ye. It's simple. Secondly, I'm not even a fan of are we on Facebook? Okay. Secondly, I'm not even a fan of this is a type of politics that is seeking to tear somebody down, tear one party down. Now a pager one party, that politics of equalization, and I'm not a fan of it. But I've said it on this show constantly that the NPP government has performed so poorly that it makes the NDC look like a saint. They say, do you know the plight of the people right now? People don't know where to turn. They say problem. I say, ye kwa se a denchem ye kwa ye kotonsu no ma denchem awie ye gina se nso a jatane bewie ntizi enyede. That's how Ghanaians are feeling. And Ashanti region are feeling far worse than that because Ashanti region actually gave the majority of vote to the NPP. Ashanti region gave the majority of vote to the NPP. Omo a eche omo ho. Omo ntimi nka sofo abo be na ewo omo. But yesterday, information reaching me is that when Addo actually and then the convoy and making appearance, I think he's finally recognized how unpopular he has been. Enti sa talk we no is a representation of what passed through Abra or Nam town. Cause na man for who no. But usual politics, if we are live on Facebook, Pacho, we have Facebook stream. I just want to show a couple of pictures because it seems we were not live. Maybe send me the pictures, be any videos, be of which I gathered them. Okay, so we're live on Facebook, ABN Radio 1. ABN Radio 1 on Facebook. Later on, you can catch it on Street is Watching or YouTube. Brown Lines is here and I'm in charge. And I'm not representing any political party because as it stands now, I don't even know. There was a metuman and yes, there was a person metuman. I don't know because the NDC is as dumb as the NPP, if you ask me. Because during this time, NPP, a goof, you know. The NDC should have been out with clear-cut policies. Omo de to abano, omo de nya abano sisi ebetimi aboa. Eyi free baby wono, but they are not doing that. Oko Sami Jamfi Facebook a, kwasiasem nko. Nothing. And Sami Jamfi is supposed to be the spokesperson, like the head of communications. For in fact, the largest opposition party. It only tells us that we are doomed. Because Nipana Ojinan Chain say NPP say at the end to manono. Facebook or no Kasama for no man Facebook no. Over corner politics. I mean politics on the lowest and cheapest level of the president in it. The last one I saw on his Facebook page was a cartoon done by say Telapios, Akuffo, one of them, of President Ojina Sewabru to Swa. So I mean, something as normal as having sex. Who doesn't? Honestly, I know him. Me, Sami Jeff, I know you. You know me. From days were Plash Lounge, bro. Make we no talk. Days were Plash Lounge. Take her now. We a manager. Usami Jemfina, a manager of Plash Lounge, a place that was actually a KNUST. A friend say, a commercial area we Jubilee Mall, a place that it was said to be acquired by former mayor. I mean, there are so many. I don't do hearsay and I don't do politics. I deal with facts. Sami Jamfi be a wadrinim netro nyansa sem to Facebook oba platform so thread there NDC for ba mobile beye munyai sa major party na muye opposition say come out with solutions and keep explaining them na munyai sa adie we because it is clear that the NPP has nothing to offer us. It is clear. The Ghanaian youth or you're confused from morning to evening because there is no light of hope. There is absolutely no light. Light be any baby. And some of us, I try as much as possible. Say you've been encounter biano. Try to give the person hope. But I know inwardly that any year I know. But it's soothing to tell the person say ebe ye but enye ye. And your only crime was to be born here. Because trust me, if you experience living in another country Se untu kwan da ena de wuni mu ani a on. To you, you will not understand it. And I don't blame you say on tiasie. Min blame you. But utu kwan ko be a system ye juma. Emra ye juma. The ekoso wa no ebe your time. Uti wenia sometimes you wish that you would denounce even being a citizen of this country. I understand that it's politics, right? So you are supposed to, you know, near my now more creative say woman near there. I understand. But let me show you one thing. And now pictures are President Danquah to the Facebook wall. Sene day 2 of the trip to Ashanti region. Police have a bit also. This is the Kovanochi substation on Mubie and on the Napo. And it could be here. ABN Radio 1 on Facebook. Maybe show a couple of pictures that tells you that they've seen how unpopular they've become. And yes, you know, senior man no bohona or train Kalipo dada in. Kalipo no the bar office or the we need. That's that symbolic shot. What do we need about Mpunu in 2016? How much is a box of Kalipo now? These are scenes. ABN Radio 1 on Facebook. These are scenes of time on now Central Business District. Enra. Mami for na page almost sari nyina no. Kakra bi na MP before mo dia o ma be gyina kwan ho. Na kananando ba kuruma na kase na tie. Nanado proud to 2016. Nanado proud to 2016. There's a video, in fact, of people actually born in tutuo, but they will not show that, would they? So they would rather show other pictures like this. ABN Radio 1 on Facebook. Fatu I'm in charge. Fatu I'm in charge. Yeah. And trust me, if some busu and ibi woma, it was a omukra me busu and ibi kra plaque now, I will disown you, and I don't really care if you are my mother or father. Unim so omobano, President Ebano. There are factions who mayor one and Akuffo wafa omoso mbejina kwa hum kra plaque na encounter president say or ye adwuma say de be you benya political appointment for. And ye what NPP for supporters means so mukra placards jina kwa ho just to show the NPP that they are popular in the region. So why tickle yourself and laugh? You know the energies are not right, Mr. President. Do him. Dizzy, you know the energies are not the same. And I bet you more mukra placards say jina ho no. Emu 80% can't even read what is on it. ABN Radio 1 on Facebook, brother. Omukra placards, omukra board, ejina hono. Opa, I bet you, bring me one person, I'll give the person 10,000 Ghana cedis. So bet ma kind de yatro oswa. The ekurado no, the no ekurado no. Me man 10,000 Ghana cedis, 100 million. So bet ma kaya. See, what I have against the NPP is the constant lies and the arrogant posture of the president. That is what I have against the NPP. They lied about virtually everything. What were the policies? In fact, in some Nanado kind when coming into power. We are going to stabilize the economy, protect public purse, stop overburdening people with taxes. But VAT, one baby has to every. Nanado can and Nama Bontin, ABN Radio 1 on Facebook. Ubian for who cares? Who's school for a line?
John from my to master form Nakaka ne Faso. Na school for Abbey Crown flag. No more wave.
Who cares?
Pia Nanado Pan Kumasi, the heart of Kumasi, Central Market. Something is not right.
What's this something?
A lot.
What's
everything.
Everything is not right.
First, me say something. Everything.
Everything is not right, and I'm like, now the goal of every youth is to travel outside. In fact, when you wake up, what to near anopa, the wo trimwa you say, me to a free kroma, me to a free kroma, me to a free kroma. Why should it be that way? Why should it be? No, why should it be that way? You have your bite on this. It's amanphobia. People. As a man, we are not going to procure new cars. We have abandoned cars that we are going to protect the public purse. Your convoy, your number of ministers, is unprecedented in Ghana history. In the history of Ghana, the number of ministers are one another. Danquah Akuffo Addo wafa ebin sida. And tell us one function. What is actually one ministry? Give me one. But you know sycophants and any hypocrites, no. That is why, okay, personally, myself, I can speak for even my team over here. Menya sure say Ubedi 77 Nyamran Sama expect us to sing your praises on the show. Never. It won't happen. Omwa scanne bar omunya bidi no. Omo na beba betra radio so na no pay. No mabo president na baso. But minim say o convoy wo the president o ba convoy ne edoso. Eja o convoy ne doso. Nti anya aka ba ko ewum de enye pen drive ne hyimu on be yeso mo panyumati. Om panyumati a yeso ne ha na ebonwum. By now it's a conversation where they are still listening. But your convoy in the car near Tosu Treno. Mama Papanya we say onye hute. He has done nothing in this country. All he has done successfully is to overburden the local businessmen, cripple businesses, collapse businesses, render people unemployed, devalue the city, and collapsed our economy. That is what he has successfully been able to do. As a president, he will leave this mark. This is the mark that he's leaving. That there was a time in our history as a country. Nya president obetena ha. Oma mebunu ni Ghana man ho kire omo pa. Nie wani da so woni mu. Enso o mayensa ko hye boase na bo ne feye. He will go down in history as the worst. If they don't tell you, I'll tell you. Mecca. And I'm saying it because I voted for you twice. Me to abama mienu. So, see, zoom in to Sadiewe. Zoom near the working mayor, or the working mayor, the listening mayor. That's supposed to be Sampine. Mewa. Onye mini pe biemu. Me jai guy. Hey, let me tell you something. We need creative leaders. Number one. Make a creative leaders. In fact, we need businessmen to run this country. That's what we need. I'm running as a business unit. I'm running the country as a business unit. Because all these politicians have shown us one thing, that they have zero idea. They run a country. They've shown us that they have zero idea. Okay? You are telling me, say one district, not say one constituency, $1 million, right?
Hey, you know who?
Oh,
I don't know.
one constituency, $1 million. Do you know the constituency be $1 million? Na sikano way. Tell us, constituencies do a Ashanti region ha. Any $1 million in the IO. So says Manjape who says cannibal. Debut. Let me define fraud and scamming.
I don't go to this scenario because I'm interested.
You are interested?
Where long man and answer Macmillan.
Now, say anything to make us.
Because me scamming and Metiasia, it doesn't mean we've been chasing the wrong people in the name of scamming.
Oh, we are chasing the very, very wrong.
Because our definition of scamming, before you define, what I know is a guy in dreadlocks, a young boy in dreadlocks, scammer. A young boy driving at a young age, scammer. Yeah, a young guy who's making a fixed deposit with a colossal sum of money. Fraud boy. A young guy who is going to basement, Emperor, Vienna City. Fraud boy. In a nice car.
Okay. Fraud. Say in a tray. Wrongful or criminal deception intended to result in financial or personal gain. So befa kweti kwan so. Entro. Nada. Kontompo. Kutu ubesha manfo kutupa. Na maji obisika. Ana maji na hunya diebi.
For personal gain.
For personal gain, mube faso. And when your friend a fraud.
There's a cathedral.
But your laptop ambemo.
Beba, laptop nim. Say instrumental be use no dey wa. So when you tell us, see, let's be real. When you tell us that it's going to cost, even if it's going to cost you your presidency, galam say no, say ebe cost you presidency, you are going to fight it.
Nice promise. Impressive.
And now, it is being alleged on several levels. Say, in fact, a man for tutu adiano, you know them on first name basis.
Right-handers.
Yentia na kunta mines. Yes, she omoniama yebubu omo structures. Who does it belong to? And that guy is the Ashanti regional. I've read it. So, isn't this fraud? Isn't this fraud? Adia we needing a day.
But your definition should be one person. Because man take Apple laptop, man take Wi-Fi, man take
or say wrongful or criminal deception.
Deception. The operative words. I'm underlining the operative.
Nada. Intended to result in financial or personal gain.
Yes, and nada. Would you de kweti kwan that there will be
a jini bibi nen sam sradeɛ bi
ana personal
Personal gain.
Who gin in some sradie?
Fraud, scam. Wow.
And unim.
Examples of
Share. Charlie. Make us the same way. Per the interview, and another Danquah Akuffo yeah. Oh, take it from Enra. That bit of it that he spoke about the Kwabri East coin. With all due respect, Penyin in Kasasa. With all due respect, myself, Penyin in Kasasa. You know the hardship in the system. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't know the hardship in the system. Because kwa wokono V8 na utimuno. Ye sika na atofu elegum. En wase nya V8 ba kwa wodi akonya esim. So you don't know. Why should we pretend? Say, na omunim se Ghana for ho chiro na omunim se Ghana for ho chiro. And I know that there are people who watch this video on the internet and say that there is a worldwide recession. So the Ghana for ho chiro ma omo chiro mo sa. Wa be kasa no. What do you mean in advance? Because the economy of these advanced countries can never be compared to that of Ghana. Imagine if you are working and gaining money. System ni mu ya den say at least at the end of the day ubenya kakra den ato bibieti. Here is the case. Businesses are collapsing. Last week, and I to a man for go to GRA for gum because I was so mukojiskaba. You don't have the money now. Say wo car no convoy na ekọ no di wakonya be si car ba kum. E wo say wo ni wakonya ni nyina mo share V8 ba kum. You don't want that. So you would rather have the GRA tax people go all out. So mukoji every business is all. And last week, me drew fear. I'm wife of fear. No, I don't want quite more. I'm quite more. I'm saying, man, GRA for no 80. You've closed down, baby. A man for see how unintelligent can you be? System ni ma say no. People are rather losing jobs. You are not creating any of them. What I tell you say? Ubetna swa. Muba be create adwuma ama sesi abrofu mo be free omu krom aba be ka chen. Isn't this deceit? Isn't this fraud? We gave you that place. Mo salary akamuda. Mo pay akamuda. Isn't this fraud? Unim. Your president and founder, Dr. Augustine Kokwoti, Neba, Francis Kotin Mensa, and a rally, one of the biggest, in fact, in the history of NPP. Ya tuaba, since the constitution by. Munya sa margin ni bida, till say, Francis Kotin Mensa, Emma Musa margin, and Kwabri East. Now, in response to a constituency, a mouse vote no. Who say you don't care? And this man for threatening was on Betuama NDC. Won't found. Papa ene Misada Misayim. Ene Francis Kakasa unyai ayi politics. Unyai. Because Nanado abe good anymore. All that I've been fighting for to get, in fact, something as basic as road. Basic. To the extent that me do call ABN Radio 1 on Facebook. Mame found ko ayo Kwabri East. Ensure toa ekwine last 2 months or last month and a kabaku or fro bepo went me and fro and no twifo bi sukun wo ho. Somebody lost their life. A life was lost. And the president is telling us that he doesn't care. And yeah, car no ntimi nko, ntimi nko. Car no ntimi nko. Kwabri East, omunie. This is Kwabri East.
And a 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive. Ties 4 ni nyina move ntimi ene tifa so. Ekokun mu ana ochi bofro to ofom ho no. Ekobom ho. And life was lost, and the president is telling us that he doesn't care. If they threaten you, if say ekromano ebu foot to the extent say they are saying if you don't do this road for us because it's killing us, we can't even make one simple or basic move from point A to point B. Yentimi nye. Hi. Shit. Hey yo. Hey ya. Hey ya. Hey ya. Why would they care? Why would they care? I'm not doing politics with this. Me a Ghana ni first. Me a Ghana ni. Mommy enya Ghana for. Ni nyai politics na. Yeah, they say your mind. It's too much. It's too much.
On the streets, on the streets, on the streets, on the streets. You need a beer, buy a who a beer.